Hey girl, let's have a chit chat. So, the topic tonight is you're learning. Love on yourself even more at this time. Come on, step into my office. And let's make sure we drinking our water tonight, staying hydrated, okay? Get your snacks, get everything that you need. Get your notebook, because I got some good points for you, okay? Let's have our drink break. Okay. So, a little bit about me. I'm 19. My birthday is July 8th. My favorite color is pink. And I'm gonna show y'all my nails. I got the inspo off of Pinterest. Super cute. I think it's been about 3 weeks, 2, 3 weeks. They're holding on. And then I got butterflies on them. Super cute. Y'all, I love pink. But yeah, you're learning, you're growing, you're changing, you're transforming. Give yourself time. Okay? At this second, think about everything that you've went through and got out of. Let's think about it. Okay. Now let's leave it in the past and let's grow. Okay? You are somebody completely different now. Okay? So, why I wanted to talk about this topic tonight is pretty much it's simple. I've gone through a lot of different things in my life that have shaped me into who I am now. They've literally changed me. Okay. I've been through a lot, and in this life, you're going to go through ups and downs. It's just a circle of life. Everything just keeps changing. So, with that being said, us humans, we don't ever stay the same. You might like pink one day and then you might want to do purple. See, I don't really care for purple, but the more I start to look at purple on different people, I'm like, that color is not that bad. I like lighter shades of purple. Um, but yeah, I wouldn't mind wearing a darker purple either. I don't know. I just never really cared for purple. But that's just an example. Like, you're going to like things, you're going to grow out of things, you're going to go through changes, you're going to grow from them. It's just different experiences you go through in life shape you into who you are currently. So, if you like who you are currently, I'm so, so happy for you. Loving yourself is so important, especially when you are changing. So, yeah, you're learning. No one has a rule book on life. Nobody can give you the play by play. Nobody can tell you, oh, yeah, I did this and I got rich. I got to that bag by doing this. You can do it the same way too. No, because what works for one person might not work for you. So, give yourself grace as you are learning. When it's hard to get out of bed, when those old past situations come into your mind and you're like, oh my gosh. And you want to lay in bed all day. Or you want to feel sorry for yourself. Give yourself grace. Go to that mirror and say, look, we made it through that. We can make it through this. Look, look how you are now. Look who I've become now. I love who I am now. I'm so happy that I got through that stage in my life. And now I can get through this stage. But this time, I'm going to love on myself even more. So, what does loving on yourself look like when you are growing, when you are learning who you are? Patience. Give yourself patience. I had to learn patience. Growing up, like I said, I'm 19, but in school, elementary, I didn't really have the things that I would say that I wanted. Looking back, I didn't really need those things that I was wanting, but seeing what everybody else had, feeling like, oh, I need this because everybody else has it. And then now looking back, I don't even like half the things that people around me liked. But because other people had it, I'm like, oh, I need this. And so when we get on social media, we can see everybody going on trips, Everybody getting all these things, all this different type of things that you're like, oh, I need to have this, I need to have this at a certain age. Love yourself through it. You are right where you need to be, and there's no rush. And let me not forget to, because how I got here, how I got so peaceful and have acquired this patience that I have now is putting God in my life, putting God first in my life. Put God first in your life and see how your mental changes. See how your state of being changes. See how your nervous system changes. And you're just going to just appreciate the smaller things, who you used to be, who you are now. You're just going to appreciate everything that you are and around you even more. Because that's what it's all about. You're learning. When you're learning, you're not going to be good at something all the time. When you're first trying something, when you're venturing out and experiencing different things, you're not going to get it right every time. The more that you practice is when you'll get more comfortable. So I can relate. When I was in middle school and high school, I let other people's opinions get in the way of who I am, and I was a shell of myself. So I would hide, I wouldn't speak, wouldn't talk in class. I was pretty much an outcast my whole life. So with that being said, um, I just it affected my self esteem a lot, and I had to go through a very dark period in my life to find that light. And I can say now I'm so grateful for that period because I appreciate learning who I was, who I am now, and not knowing that this is who I was going to be. I love myself now. I can go out confidently now, and it's all with practice. So, with that being said, I had got my first job at 16. Then, the more that I worked every day, I learned how to be around other people. And then, when you go out every day, you are by yourself. When you work a job, you are by yourself. You don't have people around you telling you like, oh, pointing out different things. Like when you in school, when you around the wrong people, it's gonna be negative. But going out working, you figure out who you are, and that really shaped me. It really like helped me give myself grace, like seeing how other people function in the world, and they just come out and they be themselves. They pick out the things that they like. They um just shop for things that they like. They stay in the store however long they want to, and then they leave, and then they go. So just seeing people um function. And another thing is I grew up kind of sheltered. So with that being said, I was a homebody, and I'm an older sibling. So um yeah, I didn't really quite interact. I did interact with the church, and I spent a lot of days at church. So it would be Mondays and Fridays, Saturdays and Sundays sometimes. So Tuesdays and Fridays. But with that all being said, y'all, it just took a lot of time. It took a lot of practice. Being surrounded by a lot of different negative energies and stuff can really weigh on your self esteem, make you feel like you're not doing enough, or making you feel like you're not where you're supposed to be, seeing other people's lives. But when you give yourself grace, when you are learning through this process, because it is a process, it's a journey. So when you are going okay, when you are learning who you are and transitioning and changing, it takes time. So give yourself time. Every day isn't going to be, how you expect it to be, but let the day come and decide how you want to show up in your day. So my mindset now is I can choose to have a good day or I can choose to have a bad day. It's all about choosing. And like I said, put God first. When you wake up in the morning, you're really quick to want to go check your phone. Put your phone down. Don't even touch your phone in the morning and spend time with God. Um, I never want to push religion on other people, but I'm not really associated with religion anymore. I more so have a relationship with God. So what I do is I wake up in the morning and I pray, and then I, do my daily I go in the bathroom, give myself affirmations, and I just spend time with God, and it has calmed me down severely. Don't worry about things that you cannot control because you can't control it, So give yourself time. It's all a process, and it's okay. Um, like I was saying, my first job, I was learning how to interact with people and see how people moved. There's no rule book. Um, then my second job, I started getting more comfortable in my skin, and when you love yourself, it radiates, and other people can see that you love yourself. So I had a lot of people coming up to me, wanting to talk with me, and will laugh and talk, and I wouldn't know them at all. But let me turn it down. I wouldn't know them, but I was able to have a conversation with them because when you radiate self love, you are able to talk with people. You're able to show up, and people see that you love yourself, and they want to know about who you are. Like, she loves herself. I want to talk to her, and it's just really fun to see. And my other job, I worked at, when you start loving yourself more and more, like I say, you radiate. So yeah, y'all. I just wanted to talk to y'all about that because it's so important to love on yourself. Um, you could be surrounded by so many negative things, but when you are loving on yourself, you know that you'll get through it. And God loves you. So if anybody is deciding, questioning about their relationship with God or wanting to build a relationship with God, just talk. Just talk. Be like, talk about your day. Talk about your worries. If you're worrying, if you're stressing, if you're confused, give it all to God. Talk to him about it. And I always suggest to people, like, talk to him like he's your friend, like he's already known you, because he has. Welcome him into your life daily, all day long. Pray. Um, Here's my Bible. I ordered it on Amazon. I want to say it was $20, $21, but I'm not sure. This is the NLT version. I feel like this is a really great way to understand the Bible because it's clear. NLT, the NLT version to me is very clear. So, yeah, this is the Spiritual Growth Bible. I suggest it to anyone that is really in a dark spot right now and they're like struggling on their journey. It is okay, I promise. And you'll get through it, I promise. So, as you're learning, love on yourself even more. Eat your favorite food, drink your water, mind your business. Mind your business. Um, Listen to your favorite music. A thing for me, I used to listen to a lot of sad music when I was sad. And it's only gonna make you more sad. So I listen to a lot of uplifting music. I even got into gospel music. I listen to a lot of gospel music now. But even outside of gospel, I listen to a lot of uplifting music. So with that being said, just change some of your habits too. Like if you normally sleep in all day, just make your bed, get up. Because once you get up, I know, like, cause it was hard for me to get up this morning, y'all. I wanted to lay in that bed, and catch a couple more Z's, but I could not because I'm like, I need to get up. So yeah, if you're in a space where you're like trying to figure it out, just take it one day at a time, and it's gonna work out. And I'm also an artist, so I make um I make music. Um, I make R&B and just uplifting girly music. So I have one song out. It's called New to You. Again, my name is Ashanti Star, my first single. And then I have a single out with my homie, Mycho, and it's called Just Friends. So if you want to check that out, I would love if you check that out. I hope y'all have a good night. Take care of yourself and love on yourself a little more today. Okay, and let me know if y'all want more videos like this. Signing out.